Hey boys, welcome back to the channel where we have finally got our hands on some cricket 24. It's yeah, it's a weird one. It does feel like the game sort of, I guess, come out of nowhere with not really any sort of footage and this and that. But here it is, and I always like to just start a fresh game, just playing a quick match, and we're going to play a little 5-5. We're not going to get a feel for obviously a lot of the new features and everything else to do with it, but we'll get a good idea of the gameplay, any major differences, and I guess how our first impressions are. So obviously playing as Australia, taking on England, of course, in this 5-over contest at the SCG. Gotta say, it does look very similar to Cricket 22. I don't think the UI, is that what you call it? Sort of like the field map, the scoreboard, and just the graffical UI stuff. It looks the exact same. I don't think there's any difference. Is it the same? I'm trying to remember. It hasn't actually been that long since I played. Oh, that's a beauty. That's a beauty. That felt pretty good, and the field has actually done a pretty decent job out there. He actually got to the ball fairly. I know they did have the bat down in the previous game. The fielder could bat it back into the field of play, but it was always so slow. As we've got a what the hell is that? That's the first little. Again, I don't mind a little bit of fielding there, a little slide in. That one is a strange one because I had ideal for all the timing, shot selection, and the ball just top edged. I don't know how I feel about that. That's a bit weird. As he's gone short and wide again, and we just uppercut that straight over point. Not the worst. I just also, for clarification, we're just playing on normal difficulty. I thought we'd just play it straight out the box. Yeah, I think the only thing I changed was there was physics options, and it was on like easiest, so I put that. Oh my god! Oh no. Okay, that's the first. That's probably the first thing I'm a little bit not annoyed by, but it's a little bit of a shame. The charge is still awful. Like, I don't know what they obviously have not changed the charge animation, right? As it's a nice little cover drive, but I've always hated that animation where it's like they don't play with a straight bat. It's more like I guess a golf swing type shot. I don't really know how you would say it, but it also just doesn't have good physics. Like, if that was okay timing, but the ball went like 5 meters, like, it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, that's one I wish they'd fixed, but yeah, early impressions. I don't want to be too either negative or positive in this first video, because there's, it's a quick 5-over game. We're not going to get a feel for everything. I mean, it does feel nice. Oh, that is powerfully struck. That actually, that's got me quite excited, actually. It's a beautiful shot, but that is something a little different. And what I mean by that is more just a powerful shot, and that's a Mitch Marsh special. Like, usually in previous games, if you hit the ball well like that, it would either go for 6 or it would be like along the ground. But in that situation, it's gone that hard and that low that it's bounced for 4. I just feel like that's a bit of a difference. Like, it feels a bit more. Even the flick off the pads earlier. It's Travis Head's first shot, dude. We haven't his first ball. We've been hogging the strike with Mitch Marsh. So I'm excited to play as the lefty here, and he's oh no, he's gone first ball. Oh, I was in two minds if we were going to go big or not. I mean, it is 5-over game. We got to go pretty quickly. Oh my god, they still give you the option to challenge a clear edge like that. It is what it is, but I mean, it was in the slot. I don't actually mind that animation either. Just a big filthy slog trying to get it over cover. Unfortunately, the edge and the keeping, the keeping animation is still a little bit robotic, I would say. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. As Stephen Smith now to the crease, and that is it's a lovely little Smith shot. Marsh, get back. We almost got run out there, but that's actually pretty promising as well. The fact that Marsh was already backing up so far, I do quite like that. He was actually fairly, you know, like backing up, as that is a nice shot over square leg. I mean, that's the other thing. Like, that was okay timing again, but that's like raced away for 4. But like coming down the pitch and getting okay timing, it's just gone like 5 meters again. Like not trying to keep going back to the like charge animation or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, just I don't know, something about it is that's pushed nicely. Another little thing I do want to notice right there, Steve Smith, the non-striker. Why wasn't, like, the non-striker should always be in and out quicker than the striker, right? In most cases. And it's weird because as we've gone whack straight over point there, not really time, but we'll push another 2. Which is weird because the play before, not play, but ball a couple of balls ago, Marsh was like so far down the pitch, but in that situation, Smith was like really slow in and out of the crease. So again, a little thing as we've gone whack over cover there. Well, honestly, I am positive people are going to be annoyed. Like first impressions, I think people are going to be a little bit disappointed because it does look. It looks like Cricket 22. I can't deny it does look a little. I mean, it looks better. It looks cleaner. This and that. A lot of the animations look very similar. There's definitely some improvement there. Again, it's very first impressions. We haven't seen a lot of it, but I think people are going to be a little disappointed from the get-go. But I do want to say it does feel just like that's a beauty. So the charge down the pitch. I mean, that's always been a nice shot, like the cover, like not going straight down the track, but going more over cover. It looks good. I just wish they fucking fixed the, like, going straight over the bowler's head coming down the track, but it is what it is. Can't really do too much about that, but yeah, what I was going to say is it does feel a lot crisper, if that makes sense. It probably won't come across like on video, but the shots feel a lot more powerful, like especially with Marsh. A couple of those shots, like it just felt like a shot he would play. Oh no, I tried to do a little bit of a scoop. I was just trying something. I wanted to see some other, you know, some more special shots, but I've stuffed it up there, and he's gone for the reverse sweep on fucking a ball outside leg that's hit leg stump. So not the ideal shot, you would say, but I was just trying, man. I was trying like a scoop. Oh, that's alright. It brings the Bash Bros here, Tim David at the crease, and that's a lovely little shot to get underway. Just caress through the covers. The slowness here is, oh man, the slowness, dude. It's gotten me in every cricket game. The fast bowling is like, it feels good, but this like 120 to 130 Ks, it's so much more difficult to actually get timing on, as we've gone, almost picked the man out there. Again, I don't mind that. The fact that you miss, I mean, that happened in previous games as well. Like, you'd miscue a shot, like, and you hit it pretty well, but it doesn't necessarily go automatically to a fielder, which is good. As what the hell is that? I try to play a hook shot, a pull shot. I guess it's probably one of those ones where the ball is so slow that because it didn't bounce up high enough, he's more played like a back foot, like, punch, but more of a slog, because I try to go big. Again, that's a beautiful shot from Marsh, and that is, again, I would say fairly promising, because I can't really remember too much of like a shot like that happening where you just go, like, you don't quite get all of it, but it hits the gap. It hits the gap rather than going to a fielder. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but if you've played previous cricket games a long time, you know what I mean. Where like if you miscue a shot, it's like either like always to a fielder. Oh god. Oh no. The opening bit of fielding was good on the boundary rope. That one is a little suspect. I mean, again, it's on normal difficulty, but I wonder if having a higher difficulty actually improves the fielding. I mean, this time he actually goes to the ball. I think, I don't know, I think it's going to be another one of those ones where the fielding, it's going to be a issue, and just because I feel like you're never going to get it perfect. Otherwise, they'll be too damn good. As again, Marsh is just on absolute fire here. But you can't have it too good, otherwise it would be frustrating. So I think we're going to have moments like that in the field where they just don't quite get to the ball and attack it, which can look bad, but hopefully it's fewer and far further between. As again, dude, oh my god, they really have done nothing with that charge, have they? I don't understand. I literally complained about that shot specifically so much in the previous games, but oh well. Oh, that's lovely. Timmy David, he has gone bushka straight over the square leg man there, and that again, it's hard. Like watching it back, it might not look that much different, but that just felt more pingy off the bat. Like the sound and the feel of it, you're probably not going to hear the game sound too well because I've got it pretty low, but for me, like it does sound quite a bit better, the ball off the bat and just the feel of actually connecting with one. It's just got a bit more punch to it, and that's going to bring the close to the innings. Unfortunately, Marshy there, who was just unbelievable, couldn't quite get his 50 because I sort of hogged the strike with Timmy David there for a bit, but not a bad little first innings for us. And we're going to come on to bowl here, and again the bowling looks the exact same. I mean, again, I don't really know what they would do to change the bowling, like especially sort of I'm more talking about like the little details on the screen, like showing your like delivery type and all that sort of stuff. Is, oh, we got a little chance here. Got a little chance. No, he's comfortably home. That's all right. That's all right. I mean, that's good. That's good running between the AI there. They're getting quick off the mark. I mean, through the gap, you should be getting one in that situation in a shorter match like this, as that's punched through the gap again. Oh man, they got two. Again, the fielders just don't attack it, do they? Again, I'm not a game developer. I have no idea how hard it is to sort of fix stuff like that, but I don't know. Like the fielding is definitely better than like the previous games. I think. I mean, again, we haven't played enough to really gauge how much more improved, if any. But man, if they could just like run to the ball, it would just, and not necessarily just run, but like pick it up in like one motion and throw it. Like it would improve the speed of the game as well. But yeah, I don't know. It must be a tough one. It must be a tough one to get right, because they've been trying for a long time. As we get another little, oh, here we go. There's oh my god. What? Bruh. Oh, I don't want to be too negative. I don't want to be too negative. I mean, that's funny, but I don't. The throw animation, that's more funny. The fact that the bowler went and stopped the ball from hitting the stumps, that's a little annoying. Because there's probably going to be a run out, so that. Oh goodness me, dude. Oh, well, that's a decent bumper, but he's got a cheeky little top edge. Not quite going to go for 6, but that's a comfortable boundary, and we're looking on top. I mean, again, I'm playing on normal difficulty, so don't take like sort of the AI attacking too much into it. Oh, this is going to be a potential grab. Inglis. And through the first slip region, it goes for 4. Gilly, what the fuck are you talking about? I'll try not to keep the volume too low in the video. You probably heard that. Gilly definitely said the ball went through first slip. It definitely didn't. Inglis comes up with an absolute specky. It's not the worst. It's not the worst catch animation. Again, the keeping just always looks a little bit robotic, but I guess that's just the fielders. Like, it just not quite up to scratch, but not the worst. I think overall, like, the throw into the keeper is looking a lot better. Like, the keeper actually sort of taking every single delivery thrown at him, which is a bit of an issue in previous games. As this one, they don't take a single, thankfully. So this has been a fantastic little over here from Joshy Hazelwood. They're 1 for 10, and they are struggling as he's got nothing on that, but they're going to sneak a single. Abbott again with a chance. I mean, this slow-mo little thing here looks pretty good. I mean, that in slow motion looks nice. Again, you're not going to, especially when you play career mode, you're not actually going to see that too often, but that actually looks pretty good. Like the detail in the animation of the slow-mo, it makes it look quite a lot nicer, but again, you're not going to really see it in your career mode, really, if you're bowling or batting. So I don't know. It is what it is, but we're bringing on Travis Head for a sneaky bowl. I probably should have put Zampa. I sort of forgot he was in the team for a second. I didn't actually change the team lineups too. I think they're pretty standard though. Like they have it pretty much locked down for who would genuinely be in the team. I would say that is punched away nicely, and that is going to creep over for a boundary. A much-needed boundary for England as well, because they are quite in a spot of bother. I mean, again, I haven't really touched on it, but like graphically, it does look really nice. That's a good little shot. He's got way across the stumps. It's going to just sneak over for a maximum. But the player likenesses look incredible. I think the player models all look pretty good. I think they look quite a bit better, actually. Just something, I mean, Travis Head here coming in. Oh my God, he's gone over extra cover this time. I tried to change the angle and not get into his pads, but he's just done the opposite. David Milan here absolutely on fire, and they needed it. I mean, it's still 38 off 14. It's not actually, we didn't go with a huge flurry at the end, so they're not out of it. That one again is going to go through the gap. Oh no. I probably should change the field, but you know, I just want to play the game. I don't want to fuck around the fields too much. If we get in a bit of a spot of bother, we might have to. but yeah, like the likenesses and the detail, and I mean, just like Travis Head here coming into bowl, like the tail in his back, like the little physics of that look really nice. Like, oh my God, he's gone. What the hell? What the hell is going on? They decided that now it's time to play ball, and they are taking to the spin. I mean, I guess fair enough. Like Travis Head is not a top line spinner, so I mean that's nice that the batters, I guess, that's a bad ball. I mean, a bad ball, and it's well put away. I mean, that's fair enough. We darted one in, it's gone down the leg side, and he's just helped it away, so that's good. But yeah, if the batters actually take it to like a part-timer, I mean, that's good for the game, because they should have different levels of sort of ability. Oh my God. Travis Head. I mean, Travis Head's not meant to be a part-timer. I haven't mentioned it, but the crowd looks a little bit scuffed. It looks fine. I mean, again, it's a bit nitpicky. I don't really care too much about the crowd, but they look a little weird. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I feel like the last game looked better in the crowd, maybe. I don't know. Probably not if you actually compared them. But we actually need to do something. They need 22 off 10 balls, bro. They're coming home with a flurry. Oh my God. Oh no, I thought I was going to go as well, but thankfully we're going to stop the onslaught and keep it to 1. But it does bring the danger of David Milan back on strike, and he is smoking it at the moment. Are they going to sneak the one? No, they are not. And we've hit him. We've hit him. That's still in the game. But that's fine. It is what it is. A little bit of banter between boys. But apparently the AI... That's a nice shot. That is a nice shot. So again, the charge... If it's not straight... If you're not trying to go straight over the bowler's head, it looks pretty good. Like, this is a nice... Like, look at that. That actually looks pretty good. If you're going over cover or mid-wicket, looks pretty top-notch. But for whatever reason, they did not change coming straight over the bowler's head, which I do find quite annoying because it looks awful. But, yeah, I don't know. The AI apparently just loved the spin bowling, which it's sort of, maybe has made my decision that I'm going to be a pace bowler in the career mode. I'm not too sure as of yet, but we're going to bring Shawnee Abbott in for his bowl, and he's gone crack. Oh man, Joshy Butler hasn't really faced many balls at all, and he has absolutely leant back and smoked that for a, I thought it was a maximum, but only 4. So 13 off 5, dude. We are in danger. of losing. Oh no, he's hit the gap again. He's hit the gap again. So I mean, I guess not necessarily against spin, but they've just sort of got their eye in, and now they're starting to go, which again I think is positive signs, because if a batter shouldn't, I mean, obviously a batter can start on fire and get away, but if the batter has been there for a little bit and they start getting their eye in, well, that's a good bumper. That is a beauty. That's a nice one. He's given wide, you scumbag. There was one, the umpire. There was one exactly in our innings that he didn't give wide. It was pretty much the same ball. Oh no. Oh my sweet Jesus. Chelsea Butler is starting to tear us apart, and I don't know what the hell to do. I'm trying slower balls, I'm trying outswingers, I'm trying a bumper. It was a beauty, but it was given wide, so I can't really go back to I shouldn't have a slip in, that is for sure. We'll take the slip out. Oh god, but that's okay. 4 off 3. Oh, we are in danger. Oh, it's through the man Hazelwood. He's underneath it. That is a simple catch. Oh man, the catch. Oh, the catch animation. That's pretty funny. Have a look at this in fast motion. He's got the, in fact, it looks pretty good in fast motion. He did have the arms outstretched pretty early, so thankfully there was no dippage or anything on the ball to deviate from the path. But that's a big wicket. It's a big wicket, and that's a big dot ball. Don't give away any buzzers. Carey takes that one. 4 off 1. Oh my god, it comes down to the final delivery. It's Harry Brook on strike, the absolute superstar, and he's done it. He has done it. He's somehow got it away backward of square leg for a boundary to win this game on the final delivery. Oh my. I thought we were home and hosed after the first couple overs. Then the spin bowlers got absolutely tonked. Abbott came back with a pretty decent spell or over. Unfortunately, he couldn't quite contain it, and I mean, he did go for 17, so yeah, he didn't do a great job. But yeah, there you go. First gameplay of Cricket 24. I'm not gonna. There'll be plenty more videos, career modes, this and that. But first impressions, very similar, but I think there's quite a few improvements. So I'm not going to say too much else. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.